Wardell peeks on in. Guess who's on the other side? It's CLOUD9. Down to drone, headshots to connect down to the 1-3. Finds the second, finds the third.
Look like they're going to be able to get onto A. They already have somebody there. Shinobi with 1 health is going to be able to get the spike down. Wardell's going to get flashed off instantly as they fight to retake the site.
Wardell just crouching, doing the crab walk on the heaven side. He does see a player there, spots the cake, but does not spot Vice down below. And just like that, you blink and you miss it.
And it's interesting to see that they don't have any of that cheeky wallbang play out of TSM either. It looks like they've smoked off, they being Cloud9, excuse me, have smoked off entrances onto B. And you assume that that's where they were going to go, but Timo, they actually pulled off. They're not going that way at all. They're heading towards A, and Wardell's ready for it. He's able to get one, drone gets one as well, as members of Cloud9 begin to drop. But there are only 8 seconds left. They've got to get onto the site. They've got to get the spike, and they've got to do it now.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Caught with the knives out in TSM.
Cloud9
yo, remember, yo, what did I say? Remember when I was talking about the finals, you guys? And I was talking to you guys about Envy.
To establish some semblance of control over on the B site. The problem is, Cloud9, excuse me, TSM can sit on the outside of that ult and still deal damage. Cloud9 has already lost.
Who remembers what I said? Who remembers what I said?
Late spike plan as TSM has to fight for the retake.
Whoa, Wardell from range goes vertical. One more final time, one updraft left in the tank. He's gonna find Vice. Now it's the 5v3. Cloud9 in a very tough spot. Relics is at least going to make it even. Shinobi will participate in that as well. Now it's down to one more frag if he can find it.
I know
the conversion
exactly.
would have been very helpful. TSM now in the lead. Now it's the man advantage.
Shinobi takes out.
Down to Cutler.
He killed him while he was fucking Cypher ulting.
Simo, you should know better at this point than to try to do math on broadcast. Like that never works out for any caster. You should know better. TSM starting to invest a lot of their resources over onto B because it looks like that's where Cloud9 wants to go. But TSM's not going to have the numbers yet.
Wow. Nice use of utility there, clearing out back of that site there, but Hayes is holding fast. They do have participation from the rest of the team. Now going to start to funnel over from the A side. Still not concerned or convinced.
I really like. I like C9's team comp.
And we talk about how passive TSM.
What do they have? They have the Raze instead of the Sova,
but it didn't really work.
And then they have the Killjoy instead of Cypher.
Cloud9 have been able to make a dent thus far. TSM may be a little hesitant, but no, they're going to commit to this B-side retake. It's the 4v3. TSM down a member, but it might not matter when you've got Wardell in the mix. He's going to find tens. That's the jet down. Another jet still lives. Wardell brings it down to a 3v3 as the spike ticks. Pressure gets intense. TSM needs to get involved. Wardell, he's going to be stopped here by the aftershock. Cloud9 are willing to dive on the site. Now as he jumps in, he's going to get shot down. Finds Shinobi down to one final player. He needs to defuse, but that's going to be a swing for Relics. He finds them all. He finds the ace. That's Cloud9. Bring us another round.
Ooh.
But statistically looking into this one, this should be a way for TSM to at least find an early lead.
Once again, Wardell with the jet is going to dash and be the first one on to the B site as members of Cloud9 are hunkered down, trying to get some sort of room, trying to establish some sort of presence as they are able to get two. Cutler trades one back out. Relics is still alive. TSM's just down to one, and it's a bloody disaster.
This is a map that both teams are potent on, so it's not something that I think, either team is going to come out swinging on this map, and it just doesn't look like, Cloud9 were the team that swung a little harder on the set. Of course, Bind will be coming up next. Already Wardell out of commission. He'll have to sit the rest of the round out, as will Sabrosa. Down to the 3v4 as Cutler now puts himself in a position with the rest of his team to play in the back of the site. Hunter Spree now here for Colors, looking to try to tag up a couple of members. Maybe you see someone on the opposite side. Oh, he's going to find one right onto Vice. That might be the ticket here, as now they start to come through. Hayes has to back away. A lot of injured members here for TSM. One shot, and they're going to be as good as gone. Now the push-in comes in for Cloud9. Paranoia Hayes, unfortunately, can't see a darn thing, as Ken will be able to send him down to the graveyard. Cutler in a 1v2. or should we call him the Clutchler?
Dude, they're getting damn. C9 is a sense map, bro. These guys are outplaying them on retakes, outplaying them on
a convincing win.
Oh man,
from the boys over in Cloud9.
Sight holds.
TSM, they showed moments of brilliance.
Ooh,
right,
man, fish slam. What's going on, brother? You crazy bastard?
On this Cloud9 composition is because we see 10s on Reyna instead of on Jet, but this time we're seeing something a bit different. Super excited to see how this plays out. TSM is going to be starting on the attacking side as they work their way towards Hookah. Mitch gets taken out.
Oh my!
He gets punched in the face. Wardell gets in on the action as well.
Oh my God!
As, ladies and gentlemen, chaos ensues right outside of the teleporter.
Oh my Lord!
One member left on the side of Cloud9 after the dust settles, and it's Vice with the frenzy, who already has 4, looking for the ace. What a start to the map, baby! Relics looks good. Cloud9 looks good right now, but this is where you said it best. You run the risk of things getting a little out of control here for TSM, and they don't have a ton to work with as far as artillery goes.
Fortunate there for Shinobi. They really want that weapon. Hayes gonna pick it up.
That's embarrassing right there.
Once again, the Venn diagram on the ground. Cyber cases all around. They're now going to start to push in. Run it back's dealt with, and so is Hayes. That brand new weapon, that shiny new car, has already been totaled. Now back to the shop with you. The rest of TSM holding on to this A-shore position. Cloud9 no longer looking for that sandwich. They're going to retake accordingly. Cutler finds a shot there with the Sheriff. Things are now looking a little bit better for TSM on this eco. And we've seen how these 50 rounds can really slip away from Cloud9. There's a 3v4, they push it, and trade. Wardell with 2. That's going to be down to the 1v2. Mitch just trying to survive as he sees Wardell up above, raining from the sky. And now Sabrosa, oh my goodness, almost slips away from the playbook. Is not working out as intended for this second map. 10's looking for potentially another shot. Paranoia will pull him off, and that seems to be the name of the game for a lot of teams. You don't need to risk your life if it doesn't need to be worth risking. Vice, 10 still going to hold on the site. Red carpet's rolled out, but nobody's going to be looking to walk it. Now it is TSM that'll have control of this A site, down to, of course, the 5v4. Still very doable here for TSM, but it all depends on these next few seconds. They're pushing it, and repositioning, still alive, buys himself milliseconds of time for the rest of the team as they start to push in. Vice versus the one final player, Sabrosa.
Wow.
It's Mitch that'll dispatch him accordingly.
Jesus,
a very quick
these
round
games. Oh fuck! I gotta give this up.
Putting us up
I gotta save the train, right? Save the train. Should I save it? Save it.
Get on the site.
But Sabrosa, he's going to be the first one to see members of Cloud9 rotate their way over. The problem is the sandwich team themselves, Cloud9, are going to be pinching in from the flank as well. They've managed to get onto the site. They're going to get some info there. Sabrosa spots, not able to get a kill, but gets info. They have lost heaven control.
Now as they start to come in, Wardell loses a crucial gunfight. Now it's down to the 4v2. Sabrosa will at least be able to nullify how Wardell was not able to find that frag. Now it's down to the 3v2. They got to defuse the spike. Sabrosa will answer back. Now it's the 2v2. The spray here from Sabrosa. He wants to try to stop the defuse, but Relic is going to come in from behind. The spray almost doesn't secure it.
Oh my
Shinobi
God. How do they keep losing these rounds?
You start waiting around, like, where the heck are they? So you rotate back, and that's exactly what Cloud9 does. Now TSM's going to get onto the site, but they only have 8 seconds, and Vice stops it dead in its tracks. Wardell is able to get... However, and he's got the op as well to take care of Vice, but no, TSM gets taken out. Shinobi, the IGL from Cloud9.
He's going to be stopped here by the alarm bot, by the turret, but he's just going to dash on through, looking to get that spike planted. Now in position. He gets it down with 2 seconds left on the clock. The flash comes through, but Wardell does not get flashed. 74 HP. The dream has now come to Nightmare. It's Wardell.
Well fucking played. Flex just dropped 5. Chosen Dude just dropped 5.
There's nobody there. TSM has invested everything over onto that A site. They're going to push their way into showers. There's going to be one. Jasova, who's going to be hanging out from the opposite side, but there's the entry. That's the Rolling Thunder, and that's going to give them access onto A.
Sabrosa, you got
trying to stop
too much. Too much right there.
Sorry, stop the retake coming in.
One more sub, dog.
Defender spawn lockdown is going to be a problem because they have to get rid of it. They're going to use the Hunter's Fury to do so as Cutler to be able to take it down. They've got a Hunter's Fury of their own. Vice just trying to track Cutler. Almost finds Wardell as well, but now playing close.
One more sub, dog.
Going to be Pro. He's waiting on the opposite side. Sabrosa was waiting last time. Now as Vice starts to come through, Cannibal kill coming through. He's open forward, finds 2 in the round. Can he find another? Yes, he can. Give it to him. Drone with 3.
That's huge.
One more sub, dog.
In a 1v3 scenario, if there's anyone on C9 that would want in this scenario, it would be tense. Now Wardell peeks out from the side. That's the Tailwind to dodge it. Tailwind after Tailwind seems to be a skill matchup, but no match for Cutler as he takes him down.
Oh
TSM
my
finishes
god,
at
that was
7-5.
well played from
Started
Zone.
out rocky, but does so
Okay, this is a
valiantly.
fucky round.
Wardell
This is
still
a really
like a
fucky
rock
round. We don't
star
know
that
what the hell's going on
And the
here.
spike is actually staying over there, right? Like,
30
it looked like they
seconds left.
invested
I'll take you one
resources to
more
get
sub,
some
Sword.
info
One
on
more
the
sub,
B,
dog.
but it was all a fake the entire time. But the fake was actually a fake for the fake. I'm losing all of the fakes to keep up on this. Wardell's there. Wardell's able to get one. Relics is able to trade it out. They're going to get the
Someone's
spike.
flanking.
They're going to get it down over onto that A side as Relics. No!
Wow.
Relics.
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, Relics got taken out before he was able to get the spike down.
10
Shinobi
seconds left.
is able to get one, however. Now he's the one who has to try to get the
Oh,
spike
man.
down, but he's going to get taken out.
For a B-side push anytime soon, at least for the early looks of the round.
Wait, no,
Sabrosa
it's
trying
nutsack.
to play close to the smoke,
Nutsack
sprays through on the
syphilis.
fence, does land a couple of shots. He's just trying to run out of
Oh
the
my
clip. when it
god,
flies.
TSM,
But
or Sabrosa's
survives.
getting...
Tenz is like, I'm not going to let you live. Tries to get the goal, but loses it. TSM
Oh my, what the
dismantled
fuck?
Cloud9, but it's partly down now to a 2v2. Spike likely going down shortly, but they need to pick it up first. Wardell still alive. Shot
Sabrosa's
up, ringing through.
on
Has
meth,
the blade
dude.
storm available if he really wants to cook things up. Wardell
Spike
gonna play this
planted.
patiently.
Shoot it,
He's gonna play it
motherfucker.
carefully. Wait for the peek there from Relics. I wonder if there's a curveball left in the tank. That would be the way to take care of the Relics. Shock dart's gonna hurt just as much. Shot's gonna almost
Oh,
ring
and he
true.
whiffs it. He
Wardell
whiffs it. He
down
holds
to
it for
just
so long.
single
There he
HB.
goes.
That's the op shot. That'll connect. But the time is ticking. Vice has won many a clutch. This may be another one for the bag. TSM, they don't have a lot of information on the site. They still have a lot of time, but the spike is starting to increase in
For
tempo.
the bag.
And that is a glaring sign that TSM need to act. One is defusing. Spray from Vice. Shock Dart's gonna help out in that process, but he's still alive. Still defusing. Pros don't fake, and pros win round. Very difficult here for Cloud9.
And I mean, they have an ult, but it's not one that's really going to be very helpful here as members of TSM.
Engineer, what's up, man? Thank you for the
All-Stars
3 months.
rotate.
It's hanging
All-Stars
well, bro. It's
all
hanging
over.
well, dude.
Shinobi, who's had a slow map. He's going to hit a good paranoia. Looks like he's going to try to telly back behind him. Oh, no. He's not canceled. Oh, my gosh. Shinobi does it, ladies and gentlemen. Drops it down to 2v2. Somehow stays alive, but Cutler stops it. It looked dicey.
For round after round. We're now looking at Sabrosa just trying to hold off the push for the rest of Cloud9 as they're once again going towards this A site, getting that spike down, and TSM will have to
Spike
play.
planted.
Oh,
Oh, Shinobi gets a
see,
huge
now he's
hit.
feeling it. See,
On
after
Wardell.
he does that
On the
play,
opposite
now
side
he's
of the map.
feeling
That's
it.
going to give
You
them
know?
the numbers advantage. Cloud9 has the Blade Storm to work with, but Sabrosa trying to play in aggressively, seeing if he can clear out that U-Haul space. Checks the first 50 so far, so good. Mitch. Oh, they know he's there. They know he's there. He's able to get one. He's able to get the
Ooh.
second one as well. Mitch does
Thrown
it again. TSM just down to
whiff
2
there
members
a
left.
little bit.
TSM with Hayes. He's holding things down up in heaven. He's got a Phantom to work with, but they know where he is. He's been flashed out as well. Cloud9, excuse me, have personnel for days. Mitch is certainly weaker, but the spike just...
Well, that Omen, that his
Cutler
flash was
able to
really
take
good.
care of Tenz playing
Yeah.
aggressively there, but the round is going to go in favor of Cloud9 and
Oh.
a bit further back. The problem with that lockdown is that TSM can still play from heaven. They can still hold down the pipes area and
Ooh.
try to work those angles. Additionally,
Did he
when
hit
you've got the
2
Hunter's
people
Fury,
there?
you absolutely nullify that move.
He did.
That
He hit 2
ultimate.
people there.
However, Cloud9 have decided that they're
Right.
going to rotate over to B. TSM sniffs it out, however, and they're on the flank. Sabrosa's on the other side. Sabrosa's
this
able to get
is-
one. The Rolling Thunder comes out as Tenz dices up Wardell. A 3v2 in favor of TSM, and Tenz does it again. He's the last one standing. However, in the 1v2, he's got an operator. He's got the Blade Storm. He hasn't been spotted.
Wow.
30 seconds left. This fight. He's able to get
Oh,
one.
Cutler, come on, man.
I got the spike. 30 seconds left.
So the shot.
Oh. You guys got 20 seconds left here.
Hayes taking a look. There's a Guardian, Sentinel over that A short area. As it looks like that's exactly where TSM goes. And oh my gosh, the CC was huge. Sabrosa with a 3-piece mows apart
10 seconds
Cloud9. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks all but inevitable. Cloud9 doesn't have the spike. They don't have any control over it.
You
Are
guys
you
look
not
like you weren't,
entertained? We're going to overtime.
That was I'm like speechless. Like
TSM, why they normally invest their utility towards B, This time, it's over onto A. Cloud9's gonna get onto the site for free.
Yeah, they'll find an early pick as well. Make that 2. This is looking like another overtime round.
Like he's just fucked. Like there's nothing he could fucking have done there. Like literally nothing. Where was the dart? The dart landed on the ground?
Hoping to find some late round flanks, post plant positioning, but Tens is waiting. And boy, does he have the presence of mind to wait.
There are a lot of situations in Valor where
Sabrosa. Well, on the opposite side,
you are just fucked.
They swing. Sabrosa finds him. That's
like
big
you
for
are.
TSM.
There's
Now
nothing you can do.
The Tens factor is out of commission. We'll see now as they start to push on in.
Mitch has done it time and time again, but this time he's taken out. Shinobi, however, the IGL for Cloud9, looking to keep things alive, but he's gonna get taken out. Cloud9 just down to 1. Vice in a 1v2 knows exactly what both of them are.
Oh,
Vice! Oh my gosh! How did he do that?
Holy
well played.
Switching sides.
This series, this map in particular, has to be a convincing factor for wanting that third map, and Cloud9, they don't want it. Now the paranoia comes.
Drone got that kill.
He's able to spray down 1/10.
Almost got another one.
Levels. Now as they start to come through, Sabrosa will be stopped. Now Cutler pushes forward. That's a spike down, and it's a 3v3 remaining now. Cloud9 up against TSM.
Vice is able to pick up the spike and start to rotate over. Oh, Wardell is waiting for Tens with open arms and an operator to take care of him. Cloud9 just down to 2 members left once again to try to keep this map alive, to try to take care of TFSM and 2-0 them, but TSM once again with the numbers advantage. 30 seconds left. Cloud9 trying to work their way up A short. There's the cage. It's going to give away all of their positioning. It looked like Mitch was able to get through into U-Haul, and they're going to take the telly out. Hayes is still there, however.
Doesn't matter. Wardell is not there. That's all that matters for Cloud9. They don't want Wardell to be a part of that conversation. Now Hayes sprays. Hayes finds his mark, and TSM stay alive. Haven't rotated.
30 seconds left.
And pop the Empress. I'm a little bit afraid now about what's about to happen. He's going to find one. Invisibility pushes him forward. He's going to get to safety with Relics. And he escapes. 3 HP is all that remains if he finds his big. He can heal up, but he can't. Relics will find 2. You don't need an Empress. Now the show's that's going to be the dunk. And now with 13 seconds left.
That was a nice shot from Cutler. Holy fuck.
Down. Spike, unfortunately, in a tough spot. Cloud9.
Oh my gosh, they have 2 of them. On the other side of the smoke, it's a bloody firing squad. Shinobi gets 3 as the IGL for Cloud9 continues to keep TSM at bay. Tens does it as well. A complete disaster. But if you go into the second half so far down that you lose the coin flip pistol, and conventionalism says you lose the next one as well, there's no amount of utility that can save you from that. Shinobi is able to take care of Hayes early on. TSM once again at a numbers disadvantage.
Great control there from Relics up above from Heaven. Now Shinobi actually pushing forward right in the sight line of the crossfire. An opportunity here for TSM, but unfortunately Sabrosa caught in a little bit of a difficult spot. The red carpet's rolled out, but nobody's starting to walk it. Wardell peeks on in. Guess who's on the other side? It's Cloud9. Down to drone, headshot, down to the 1v3. Finds the second, finds the third! Are you kidding me? Down to the 1v1, coming in from behind. It's Relics playing the tower. Spike is taking drone. Slows things down. Guess what? Aftershock surprise. Now he's playing behind the map. Shot good! Drone with the swap! And TSM win a round.
They need to see.
They fucking see. They see. This is pissing me off.
Okay.
I'm actually getting mad.
All right.
I'm getting mad.
I'm leaving.
I'm getting infuriated. What do you mean goodbye? You come in here, you look at me. Look at me. Look at what you've done. Look at me! Look at me! This is the fucking sub robot speaking. If you do not sub in the next 5 seconds, your mom is gonna punch herself in the face.